Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video, as you probably could tell by the thumbnail, title, and probably why you clicked on it, this is a Vinnie hybrid crop guide type video thing. There's no script to this, I'm kind of just spitballing off the top of my head. But just to start, one thing that I might have said in previous videos that isn't true is that 𝗏𝗏𝗏 needs to be your friend to get Vinnie. That's entirely false. I just started this save, it's totally fresh, and I just skipped all the way to chapter 2. And for those of you who don't have Vinnie yet, you gotta be in chapter 2. So if you haven't gone through the first chapter, if you haven't get married, if you haven't had a kid just yet, then you're not gonna get him at all. So you gotta wait till the first day of chapter 2, and the second part is that you kind of have to wait till 8 p.m.-ish. So as you can see, it's well before 8 p.m. in my game right now. If I go outside, let's see, where's 𝗏𝗏𝗏 at? I could probably just bring up the map, and I'm gonna do that. Where are you at, man? Where are you at, 𝗏𝗏𝗏? You're not in the mountain pass. Okay, you're on the farm. where? Oh, there you are. Hello, my friend. So 𝗏𝗏𝗏, all he needs to do is go into his house, and you'll get a nice little cutscene, which we'll see here soon. Fun fact, you can actually be outside, inside, anywhere on the map, and you'll automatically be kind of teleported. So here, let's go all the way down to the inn so that I can show you that that's true. You know what I mean? So we're gonna head into the inn. It is 7:57, and bang. Hey kid, you got a sec. So 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has entered his house around 8 o'clock on the first day of spring in year 2. And here we are. Here is our friend, Vinnie, the talking plant thing that has 3 heads. I don't know if this is a head, or that middle one is a head, or if it's like his mouth. It has eyes, so I'm gonna say he's 3-headed. But yep, 𝗏𝗏𝗏. All this stuff really doesn't matter. It's just, explaining who Vinnie is. He eats crops, he eats stuff, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 found him, in the city. Somebody slipped something into his pocket, and he was just like, you know what, I might as well plant it, put it in my room and move my bed, because, this guy needs to sit here. So yeah, it's Vinnie. He's a cool little plant dude that you can use to make hybrid crops, and use enhanced seeds. He really has 2 functions, and we'll get into that in a second. Obviously, I like this funny little guy. You kind of just have to go through this cutscene, and then you'll eventually get to talk to him, which is great. He's a fun dude. He teaches you some stuff, but I'm going to teach you all here, so you don't actually have to listen to him. So if we go down to the character selection, as you can see, Vinnie, he starts off pretty low in friendship, which is fine. He's very easy to get up. And the way you get Vinnie up to friendship levels is just by talking to him. So if we go over and we talk to him for the first time, we're going to keep talking to him. I don't even care what you're saying, my friend. I'm sorry. You're not annoying. You're the best. You're a great pal. I want to keep talking with you. After this last, now let's see what he's at. Yep, he just went up, like, I don't know how many affection points that is, like close to 10 to 20. So all we need to do to start mixing crops is get him to the beginning of the red. So I'm going to zoom in right here and put in a little thing, and we'll get him there, and I will be right back.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, everybody, we are finally at the part where we need to be. As you can see, we've got a new, option. Usually it's just like, I'm here to chat. That's all I'm here to talk about. So if we go back to the friendship little meter thing, he is finally in the red zone. So he's got this happy little smiley face, which is exactly where we need him to be. That took about, I want to say 2.5 minutes, maybe a little bit less. So he's very easy to befriend, which is great for us, and makes it very easy to start mixing crops. But also, fun fact, once you get him to this level, come over to 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and you'll say, I was starting to think you'd never come by and say hello. Guess you're just shy. No, actually, that's because I've never talked to 𝗏𝗏𝗏. So this is a fresh, like I said, this is a fresh save. I haven't talked to anybody yet. I was just sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. So that's my first time talking to 𝗏𝗏𝗏. So we've reached Vinnie up to the first level of friendship. And 𝗏𝗏𝗏, as soon as you talk to him after that, he says, by the way, something tells me you might need to Might need some more space to grow crops. Soil at the edge of the farm is real fertile. Better make an amazing field. So we head on over to our little blue book where we buy all the things. And new is the label on the order facilities button. And bada bing, bada boom, you got an amazing field. You can pay for it. You can buy it for 60,000 G. But I don't have the cash because I literally just started the save and haven't done anything. So yeah, that is kind of how you befriend Vinnie. You just talk to him. How you get Vinnie, you can just wait until like 8 o'clock on the first day of spring in Chapter 1, and that's how you get the amazing field. But that's all that we can do right now. As you know, I don't have like anything to combine with Vinnie because I've just been sleeping. So I need to move over to a different save, and we will be right back.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
All right, everybody, we are back. And as you can see by my eye color and my new outfit that I'm in a different save. We are on the Twitch save, and I've got some brand new seeds, and they're not brand new to you, but they're brand new to me. I just got them out. And we got the 4 flowers that we're gonna need, and along with a banana seed, but that comes in later. What I've also done is I've gone ahead and got Vinnie up all the way to max affection. That'll become more important in part 3 of this video. But let's start with the easy stuff. Part 1, which is just seed enhancement. That's what I like to call it. And really what you're gonna need for seed enhancement are 4 things. You need some seeds, some first gen seed. First gen seeds are just seeds that you can buy at Vesta's farm. Your strawberries, watermelons, tomatoes, turnips, bananas, things that are readily available anytime you go over there. So you need a first gen seed and these 3 flowers: Happy Lamps, Sage Soils, and Upseeds. Upseeds can be found in the winter between Vesta's farm and the dig site and around Cody's trailer. Sage Soils can be found at the dig site in fall, and Happy Lamps can be found in the summer around the around 𝗵𝗵𝗰𝗷 yurt, and again around Cody's little 𝗵𝗵𝗷𝗰𝗷 little trailer thing. But let's actually start doing some seed enhancement. Let's get a strawberry seed and a Happy Lamp flower in there, and see what happens. Vinnie's just like, yo, plain old strawberry seed, easy peasy. It's easy for him, it's not a skill issue. But as we come over here, we got a brand new seed. It's a strawberry seed B with this nice little unfilled triangle. It's a diamond. That's what it is. It's a diamond. And as you can see, the difference will grow from autumn to spring, just a regular one, and this Happy Lamp one will grow all year round, which is great if there's somebody that needs a request and they need a strawberry seed and it's out of season. Fantastic. Just throw in a Happy Lamp. But let's continue on and do the next seed enhancement, which is a Sage Soil. Also, fun fact, you can combine already enhanced seeds with another flower, easy peasy. So let's get it on, let's do it. Again, Vinnie's like, yo, just a plain old seed, easy peasy. But obviously it's not that easy. Its shape has changed, it's now a little more square, and it has this filled in diamond, which means it can grow in all soil types. So this comes more in handy later when you're doing 2nd gen and 3rd gen hybrids, because those can only be grown in fertile soil or very fertile soil. I will show an example of that later, but for now, just know that this filled in diamond makes it so you can grow in any type of soil. Moving on, we have our final flower that is useful, and that's the Upseed. Upseeds, they make sense once you do it once. Again, he's like, oh, nope, it's just a regular Upseed, but he's wrong. It is now blue, and it is S rank. It is a strawberry S seed that can grow in any year or any season, any soil type, and it is now S rank. It is the best quality. An Upseed takes a seed, and it levels it up. So those what those 3 flowers do. They are very valuable. I recommend keeping them at all costs and not giving them out as gifts. So yeah, that's the easy part. That is part 1, just enhancing seeds. Very, very, very simple. Now we're moving into part 2. This part isn't difficult per se. It's just there's a potential for problems to arise. And let's start with Trick Blues, the brand new flower mechanic that's been added into the game, added into hybridizing, seed enhancing, that wasn't present in the original game. So let's take just a tomato seed and a trick blue flower. Combine them, let's see what happens. And nothing happened. We just got a tomato seed back. So these seeds, because we're creating something new, it's a variation, they have the potential to fail. We got an animation this time around. Do we have any music notes? We got 2. So that means it's probably a success, and it is. Fantastic. We just made something brand new, some 𝗏𝗡 seeds. Let's back out one more time. And as you can see, these 𝗏𝗡 seeds will grow from spring to autumn, will not grow in poor soil, and takes a long time to grow. So remember when I said earlier that sage soils become valuable later when you're in 2nd gen and 3rd gen? Well, that also applies to this blue variation. Now these blue seeds, they sell for a little bit more, but other than that, they're just blue. They're new color, lots of fun. Who doesn't love a new color? I'll show you that you can't mix them with another trick blue. You can't make them more blue, but you can add happy lamps and sage soils and upseeds to them. So you can make them S rank, you can make them grow in any plot, and they can grow in any season. So that's the fun little new blue mechanic that they added with the remake. But the stuff that was present in the previous version is making 2nd gen and 3rd gen hybrids. Let's start with 2nd gen. We got strawberries and watermelons. Again, these are 1st gens, just things you can buy from Vesta's farm. You combine them with Vinnie. Obviously, we got a 𝗏𝗏 seed, a lovely new seed. Now, if you're doing this yourself, by the way, you would probably see an animation just like we saw with the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 seed. But because I've done this before, because I've seen this crop before, you know what? I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you the animation just so that you guys know. I've done this recording like 1,000 times, and it's been eating me up that I can't, I can't get it right. So this time I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care how many times it takes. So let's take a sweet potato. Let's try to make something that I've never made in this game so far. We got a couple sweet potatoes. We're going back in to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's lair with Vinnie, and we're gonna mix some crops. Let's do 1 sweet potato with watermelon. Why not? We got a watermelon seed, so that failed. Let's try a sweet potato seed with a strawberry. Will that have something new? There we go. There's our animation. There's a nice little cutscene. We're making something brand new. We got 2 little music notes, and bada bing, bada boom. Brand new seed for us, a straw sweet seed. So when you're combining crops for the first time, you're making something brand new, you will get that animation. I already made the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 seed, so we didn't get it. And once again, with tomato seed and watermelon seed, I've already done this before, so you won't get an animation, but it failed, so we made a tomato seed. We just keep going until we get the right one, which is a 𝘂𝘁𝗵𝗄 seed. So those are 2nd gen hybrids. I've just made 3 of them. We got a 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 seed, we got a straw sweet seed, and a 𝘂𝘁𝗵𝗏 seed. So let's go and start making some 3rd generation hybrids. There's one more step. So you got the 1st gens that you can enhance. You got these blue seeds, which are a variation of the 1st gens, which you can enhance. And of course, you can enhance 2nd gens with these 3 as well. It's not limited to just 1st gens and variations. We got our 2nd gens, and now we're gonna try to make a 3rd gen. Let's start with a straw seed and a 𝘂𝘁𝗏𝗏𝗏. Why not? Some of these combinations just don't work, and that's perfectly fine. Let's go 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and a 𝘂𝘁𝗏𝗏𝗏. Let's see if we got the animation. Let's see if we get the music notes. We didn't. And so we just get another 𝘂𝘁𝗏𝗏𝗏. So as you get further on into making hybrids like 3rd generations, you're gonna see some failures, which is perfectly fine. Things fail in life, and that's okay. We're gonna keep trying until we get our 3rd generation hybrid, and we keep failing. So one thing you need to have when you start your journey is, patience, because it might take a while to make some seeds that are brand new and that work. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 seed, we just made a brand new one. I skipped the animation. You can skip animations by pressing A, and we're just gonna keep combining until we can get a 3rd gen. Let's see, what do we got? We got the music note. Do we get it? We do. There we go, a 3rd gen hybrid. And it's real rare. It's something brand new that he's never seen before, and I've never seen before, so we get to name these. And this looks like a teapot, so I'm gonna call this, a brew, a nice subtle brew, a brew plant, or something like that. You have up to 8 slots, I think, that you can name them, so that's great. But there we go. There's our first 3rd gen hybrid. It will only grow in highly fertile soil. So again, I would need to happy lamp this, not happy lamp this. This is winter. Actually, yeah, if I wanted to grow this right now, I would have to happy lamp it and sage soil it so that I could put it out of season and in one of the 2 plots that I have access to right now. So really that's it. That's hybridizing in a nutshell. Some very simple stuff going on here. And yeah, so now we're gonna go into part 3, which are some tips and tricks that they might not tell you. So these banana seeds, as you can see, these are tree seeds, but you can't use up seeds or happy lamps or sage soils. Obviously sage soils and happy lamps because they grow anywhere at any season and they'll be fine. It's just whether they give fruit in that season that matters. But you can't upseed them. I'd love to upseed them. I'd love to get S-rank bananas. They sell for a lot of money, especially the seeds. But what do I do here? I don't want to use fertilizer. Fertilizer is just expensive and it takes a lot of time and effort. What you can do is just combine your S-rank banana seed with an S-rank strawberry seed. This one is enhanced. Another tip, enhancements don't follow across. So if you were to, at least when you're making S-rank trees, so other than the upseed following across, obviously you're not going to get a banana seed that can grow in any season or whatever. It's not going to have those. It's just going to be S-rank, which is great. Now I can go plant this and get some S-rank bananas real soon. That's one thing that I don't know if the game tells you. I know a lot of guides tell you. But yeah, that's how you make S-rank seeds on the cheap without fertilizer. Nice little tip. And I mentioned earlier that Vinnie is at 100%, and you get there 100% affection. All you have to do is chat with him, and like I said, I've already done that for you guys. He's already at 100, and bada bing, there it is. But one thing that the game doesn't tell you is that getting Vinnie to 100 affection also increases the chance of success when you're making 2nd and 3rd gen hybrids. So I'm just gonna read out some statistics that I've got here. So at 70 affection, so like if it's, like for example, Van's at around 70 affection. If Vinnie was at that level, he would have a 25% failure of making Gen 2 crops, a 36% failure at making those blue crops, and a 40% failure at making Gen 3 crops. All of these statistics, they're pretty low sample sizes. I think I did about 20 attempts at each of them, but at 100% affection, there's a 9% failure at making Gen 2s, a 21.7% failure at making blue crops, and for me, I went 9 for 9, 0% failure on making 3rd gens with him at 100% affection. But I did just fail a couple in this recording right now. So it was much less than the 40% that I had when he was at 70 affection. So again, another little tip that they don't tell you in the game, or that I've seen some other guides. So really, that's about it for this video. If you guys want to see all the combinations of every crop, how to get every Gen 2, every Gen 3, I highly recommend checking out 𝐷𝐸𝐿 guide. It's in the Steam community. I'm going to link it below. I'm also going to link their Twitch channel and any social medias that they have, because they went through hell and back making this guide, and it's amazing. It really helps with everything. And yeah, you should really check it out if you know you want all the combinations, because I would be here for hours going through absolutely everything to show you every combination on how to get every single crop hybrid in the game. I don't want to do that, so yeah, just check out their guide. It'll be linked in the description. So that's the end of the video. This was a pretty in-depth look on crop hybridizing. There, I'm sure, is some stuff that I haven't really addressed, or some tips and tricks that still exist out there. So if there's something that I didn't mention in the video and you want to tell everybody in the community, make sure to leave a comment below, and I will make sure to like it and thumbs it up, and everybody else should thumbs it up as well, because it could be very valuable information that I'm missing out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, hit like, and enable notifications. It really helps me out. Also, if you want to join the community of farmers that I have cultivated here, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Discord, It's a ton of fun in the Discord channel. And if you have any questions about crop hybridization, I'm sure that there's a lot of people in there that could help you out and say, hey, this is how you do this is how you do that. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you guys in the next one.